Let's call the December 8th, 2022 meeting to order. Salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mr. Cullen?
Here.
Ms. Curran?
Here.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Here.
Mr. Poliafico?
Here.
Mr. Parolo?
Mr. Parolo is excused.
Mr. Smith?
Here.
Mr. Stiltner?
Here.
Ms. Paglione?
Here.
And Mr. Ciccoletti?
Here. Do I have a, Mr. Trullo?
Yes, first let me report on the executive session. The executive session started tonight at 6:30. All board members present were present at the executive session, along with Dr. Davis, Mr. Nastasi, and Mr. McHugh and myself. Informational items, personnel, and collective bargaining items were discussed at the executive session, which concluded just before this meeting started. There will be two additions to the agenda, which the board can vote on if they approve them. They would be under agenda item 6. It would be under E. It would be to authorize the board vote to, due to emergent circumstances for advertising for an athletic trainer starting the start date on or after 12/23/22. And F would be authorize the advertisement for the athletic trainer start date on or after 12/23/22.
Okay, so
Item 2.
approve the agenda with
Approve the
addition?
agenda with additions, right?
Okay.
Yep.
I motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Paglione? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Motion carries. Public participation. Anyone from the public? Doesn't look like anyone's here. Item number 4, election of a temporary president.
Open the nomination.
Open nominations. We need a temporary,
Nominate John D'Angelo as temporary
Okay.
president.
do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Mrs. Paglione. Okay, Mr. D'Angelo, you're the temporary president.
Okay, at this time, I would like to ask for nominations for president. Does anyone have a nomination for president?
I'd like to nominate Dave Ciccoletti.
Mary Jean? Anyone else?
Need a
I'll
second.
take that as a no.
Need
I'll
a second.
close those nominations. Mr. Ciccoletti, do a affirmation vote. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Mr. Ciccoletti, you will be the nominee for president.
All right, thank you, Mr. D'Angelo. Let's say we're going to call for nominations for vice president. Do I have any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Mary Jane Paglione.
Mr. Cullen? Do I have a second?
I second.
Mr. D'Angelo. Any other nominations? I'm going to close the nominations. All those in favor? Aye. Nays, abstentions?
Abstain.
Item 3, nominations for treasurer. Do I have a nomination? Mr. D'Angelo is the
I'd like
treasurer.
to nominate John D'Angelo as
Okay, that
Treasurer.
sounds good. Do I have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Paglione? Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we saved $1. We don't have to change the stamp. That's how much, $15?
Dude, at the IU, every month I sign a stack of things. They don't use a stamp. I
No?
gotta sign a
You have to
stack
sign?
of contracts.
Oh,
I go there at 3:00.
Okay, Bucks, the appointments, okay, so who's our voting delegate now? Is it Brianna?
have two.
Brianna is,
have two.
okay, and who else?
We have two. Me.
And Steve, are you guys still interested in that?
Yeah, you guess, right?
I am.
You both interested in
I am,
that?
yes.
Okay, well, then, that's who the voting delegates will be, Steve and, Steve Collin and Brianna, and I need an alternate voting delegate. Is anyone interested in that?
You know, they always used to, Leon used to call me, like when Al wouldn't go or something, and they would say, we're here at a meeting, so I'll be willing if either of those two couldn't make it, that
I
I might
think
hear.
Did
Or
you
Jeff?
say-
John.
John?
Or John?
John.
Or Jeff?
You-
I'll do it.
Good,
Okay,
okay,
all right, John, I know he was putting his hand up.
No, John, good.
All right, John, you're the alternate in case they can't go. Bucks County Intermediate, well, John, you know, I think you're gonna just stay right where you're at there to keep signing those
Okay.
3-foot stacks of, I need an alternate, someone who wants to go up to the Doylestown.
Shady Retreat Road.
Get John again, the other John.
Anybody interested in
John, I got another
that?
job for you, John.
Alternate voting for the Bucks IU?
Are you the main person?
Yeah.
You never miss, right?
Nah,
Listen, I'm the president of the
I'll be
board.
alternate for that.
Okay, good.
just be aware, you gotta sign the 3-foot documents in case you don't go.
No, he doesn't.
Don't
The
get him
vice
in.
president signs
Oh,
it.
good.
He's just going along.
Okay, so Mr. Stiltner will do that. Okay, so item C, reappoint Hill Wallach as school solicitor. Do I
I
have a
motion.
motion?
Yes,
Mr.
I motion
D'Angelo?
that.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Cullen? Any questions? Do I need a roll call on that? No.
I don't think so.
Okay,
You can if you
all those in-
want.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstention, motion carries. Item number
Thank you
D.
very much, by the way, Paul. Appreciate it.
You're quite welcome, Mr. Truelove, and thank you for all the hard work that you do. Item D, authorize the solicitor to initiate disciplinary proceedings, including an up-to termination regarding the professional employee. Jane Doe, do I have a
I
motion?
motion that.
Okay, Mr. D'Angelo,
Second.
second by Mr. Cullen. Any questions? We discussed this in executive session personnel. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions. Item E, Mr. Truelove.
Yeah, I'll read this, and by the way, Ms. Moore, I'll send you in the morning the information so you can put it on the website so we comply with the Sunshine Act.
Okay.
E will be authorize a board vote due to emergent circumstances for advertising for athletic trainer, start date on or after 12/23/22. We need a motion and a second for that.
I would motion that we, for item E, to advertise for that.
Do I have a second?
Right now, it's to authorize the vote, and then we do
The
the
vote,
advertising.
okay.
Do I have a second for that?
Second.
Mr. Cullen? Okay, he seconded that, okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstention, motion carries.
Now-
Item F.
Yeah, the F would be now to authorize the advertising for the athletic trainer, start date on or after 12/23/22.
I motion that we authorize that advertisement.
Second.
Okay, second by Mr. Poliafico. All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstention, motion carries. Information and discussion, okay. We need to set board dates for 2023. I know that the first Thursday is right after the new year. Do we want to come back in that first week in January, or do we want to bump that meeting to the second week and then the last week in January? How's everybody feel about that? Is that okay with
I'm good with that.
everybody, in case somebody's away or whatever?
Yeah.
All right, so then the
The
next,
12th and the 26th.
yeah, is that okay, Mr. Trudeau?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So that'll be what, January
12th.
12th,
and the 12th and
26th,
25th?
6th,
6th.
6th.
Okay. Now, do we want to have, it's budget time, so do we need 2 meetings, January, February, March? Do we still want to do, we could always advertise for 2 a month and then, cancel. We would have to advert 3
Right.
days' notice.
Right.
So is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
put 2 on the calendar and.
Put
Yeah.
2, so the idea, the calendar worked last year, it's 2 meetings a month. The one in June is the one after graduation, that Thursday. And then there's only 1 meeting in June. There's no meetings in July. And there is
Late August.
there's one in August, in the middle of August. Doc, is that okay with you? So in case we have to hire anybody? And like you said, we could always, call. So 2 meetings a month, except in July. No meeting, 1 meeting in June, 1 meeting in August.
I'll send it.
Yeah, and then you send that out. And committees, if everyone is happy, they can stay where they're at. If someone is not happy, or someone wants to go on a committee, give everybody a shot at some things, just let me know. Okay, let's go around here. Mr. Smith?
I really don't have much. I just wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and have a great holiday season.
Okay. Mr. Smith, thank you. Ms. Curran?
I just want to thank everyone for their hard work this year, and a special thanks to Nick and Kelly for everything that they're doing in the school and the new programming, and Brodus for the first half of this year, and also a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone, and a safe and healthy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carr. Mr. Collins?
Yes, I'd like to thank Nick and Kelly also for their hard work this year. The schools look great, outside, inside, it's always clean this year. Just like to wish everybody, Merry Christmas and safe New Year.
Thank you, Mr. Collins. Ms. Paglione?
Yes, I'd like to thank the administration and the staff for the fine job that they're doing. And I also wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays also, and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, Ms. Paglione. Mr. Polyafco?
I'm good, other than just wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Everybody a happy and healthy and safe New Year, and see everybody middle of January.
Mr. Stiltner?
I'd just like to thank everyone for helping me out, getting my feet wet, and looking forward to next year and keep everything rolling.
Thank you, Mr. Stiltner. Okay, Dr. Davis?
Yes, let's take this opportunity to thank the board as a whole for the opportunity coming back to my hometown, meeting people that I graduated with and those kind of things. Definitely adds blend to coming to work every day. We need to give us credit. We're doing a lot of things that are being completed. It's easy to be negative, but we're not going to go there. We're doing what we got to do as administration and as a board to get things done that people see. And I think, when we finish, there's going to be a lot of happy people, not only the students, but our community. I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Dr. Davis, and welcome home. Mr. Trullo?
Yes, again, thank you for the appointment. My colleagues and I really enjoy working with everybody here at the board, Dr. Davis, Mr. McHugh, Ms. Moyer, Mr. Nastasi, Ms. Rosado. It's a tremendous team you have here. We really enjoy working with you, and a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to everyone as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Trullo. Mr. D'Angelo?
Happy holidays to everyone, and I would just say this, there's so many good things that are happening here at the high school. I think the most important thing was the resurgence of our sports. Our kids are competing. There's a lot of programs we brought back, and I think the other night at that wrestling meet, I don't know if you saw the video that I posted on Facebook, but a really, really great thing, and there's an excitement, and a lot of parents are involved, and that's Kelly and Nick, a lot of credit you get. So please, I hope you guys get to spend some time with your family over the holidays, and make sure you do, and I'll see you guys back in January.
All right, thank you, Mr. D'Angelo. Thank you for posting all those things. I'm pretty jammed up here, so I don't get to see too many things. But yes, I want to thank the administration once again, Kelly, Nick, and everyone involved with the test scores. There was an article in the Philadelphia Inquirer about the test scores, a lengthy article. That was about 3 Inquirer pages long, and kind of got lost somewhere in there. But when I looked at the numbers and I looked at our numbers, we did improve. The whole state, according to that article. Everybody was headed south and we were headed north.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of that article. But so good job, keep the good work up, okay? Great job.
Could I,
You read the art, did you?
I did, and I just wanted to extend an invitation to all of you and those watching to join us at our holiday concert on Thursday here in the LGI at 6 p.m.
Thank you. So we're going to have, it's going to be a musical. We're going to, great. We'll get to see our students in the music program. Okay, one other thing.
6.
I received a call from, this is a thank you to Mr. Di Giuseppe. The borough approached the banks in Bristol where we do our banking, the school district and the council does their banking. And, we have large amounts of money in our checking accounts. It's dispersed every month. But we were getting very, very little money on that. It was about 0.5 in interest. And the the borough council went down and negotiated with the banks, and you know, by negotiating, they said, well, we'll give, you know, the council a 3% on all of their money. And they said, well, make sure you include the school district in that. And they did. They said, well, okay, fine. I mean, we already do our banking with them, but the bottom line is from, and the large amounts of money that are in there as the taxes come in, it's like, according to Mr. McHugh, it's like $2,600 a month now. Now it goes up to about $7,800 a month. So over a year, probably a good $75,000, you know, we save. So we thank our partners, you know, the Borough Council, Mr. DiGiuseppe and Mr. Dillon for including us in that deal. Okay? So on another note, wish everyone a happy holidays and healthy, and we'll see everybody back here in January. Thank you.
Motion.